Hey everyone, this is Eddie, and today we are going to talk about specific performance. And we're going to talk about the case Klein versus PepsiCo. So this is the question we're going to deal with. What does this case have to do with the law school exam? Or if you're taking the bar, what does this case have to do with the bar exam? And we're going to talk about that. It does have to do with specific performance, like I said earlier. And we're going to do this. We're going to take the case, zoom out, look at the big picture, go back to the case and zoom in, look at the specific elements there. Okay, so let's do that now. Let's go ahead and zoom out. And we're under the subject of contracts remedies. The area of focus is equitable remedies. Now, I like that term, equitable remedies. Now, remember, there's equitable remedies and there's legal remedies. Where there's legal remedies, you usually have money involved. Where there's equitable remedies, usually you do not have money as something that could be a suitable damages there. Okay, and we're gonna look at this. We'll look at this case, and you'll see what it means. And let's see. Oh, look, there's the injunctions there and specific performance. So if you get a question that asks you, for example, what equitable remedies are available, then you have to consider the injunctions, and you might even have to consider specific performance. Okay, now. Let's look at the black letter law. So there are 6 elements here. And this case right here deals with number 3, inadequate legal remedy. And you might say, what does that mean? We'll get to that in a bit. Okay, and the mnemonic for that is Cha-Cha is my favorite dance. By the way, I love Cha-Cha. Okay, let's look at the case, Klein versus PepsiCo. So again, let's look at that at the element. It says inadequate legal remedy. So when I see that, I look at the word legal, I like to replace it with money damages. And right off the top, I know that if money damages are appropriate, then specific performance will not be available. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. So let's take a sentence from that case. I'm gonna just read it and then I'm gonna explain it. It says a specific performance is inappropriate where damages are recoverable and adequate. So we mentioned that earlier. So if it could be made good with money, and then you would not have specific performances at your disposal. Okay, a different way of saying it, where money damages are adequate, specific performance will not be granted. Now let's look at an example, because these are very general terms, but if we look at examples, and then they don't make much more sense. So in this case, what we have here in Klein, we have examples of what is not suitable for an inadequate legal remedy. Okay, so where the goods are unique and cannot be replaced, then money damages will not be adequate. So right there, the word unique, and that's one word that I do want you to memorize. So write it down, take a picture, do whatever, but do memorize the word unique. Okay, let's look at some examples. It'll make so much sense. A person's home is usually unique. Money would not be a suitable replacement, and their specific performance could be available. An example now of where it's not unique. Having only 3 comparable aircraft existing on the market is not unique. Klein facts. So if you have a good and there's even one more good that is the same, it could be replaced by that other good, you can make a strong case that it is not unique. Another example of where it's not unique, increase in cost of replacement is not unique. Again, Klein. Okay, so there we have examples of goods that are not, or circumstances where good is not unique. Let's look at the rule here. I like this. It says, okay, a unique good would qualify under inadequate legal remedy. Now, higher price or replacement of model, that will not qualify as unique, and their money damages are adequate, and specific performances was not granted here. So look what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go back, okay, to the case, and then look at the black letter law, look at the elements, and I'm going to plug that in here. Now it's going to give life to that element. Okay, so look at this. Inadequate legal remedy, and then I'm going to plug this in here. And here's the definition here. Unique good would qualify under inadequate legal remedy. Then I could also state there, higher price or replacement of model is not unique. Their money damages are adequate. And specific performance would not be available there. Okay, so I hope this helped. And there's a link here at the bottom with more of these templates on remedies, and hope to see you soon.